The Chiefs made a statement last Sunday by opening the season with a convincing, dominant victory over the Arizona Cardinals. It was the perfect way to kick off the year, but it's already on to the next one as the Chiefs get ready on a short week for a divisional matchup against the Chargers. Let's take a moment to appreciate how ridiculously brilliant Patrick Mahomes was on Sunday. The dude threw for 360 yards, 5 touchdowns, and 0 picks, marking his 4th career game with 5 passing scores and no interceptions. That's already the 6th most such games in league history. It's easy to normalize what Mahomes does on a weekly basis, but make no mistake, the man continues to rewrite the record books seemingly every time he takes the field. Mahomes commanded an offense that had the looks of a well-oiled machine. The Chiefs recorded 33 first downs, 488 total yards, and 14 plays of at least 15 yards, averaging more than 7 yards per play. Kansas City was 6 for 6 in the red zone, 9 different receivers caught a pass, and 5 different players scored a touchdown. Simply put, they were awesome. The Chiefs will look to maintain that offensive efficiency on Thursday against the Chargers defense that impressed in their Week 1 victory over the Raiders. The Chargers forced 3 turnovers and sacked Raiders quarterback Derek Carr 6 times. Edge rusher Khalil Mack, who joined the Chargers this offseason, was responsible for 3 of those sacks all by himself. The Chiefs will need to contain Mack and the rest of the Chargers pass rush on Thursday. Speaking of pressure, the Chiefs defense generated a ton of it last week. In fact, 3 different players, Chris Jones, Mike Dana, and George Karlaftis, each recorded 6 pressures in the game. The Chiefs pressured Cardinals quarterback Kyler Murray on 43% of his dropbacks and held Arizona to just 3 of 12 on 3rd down. In games where the Cardinals faced at least 10 third downs, that was the 5th worst conversion rate of the Kyler Murray era. The Chiefs will hope to generate similar pressure on Thursday on Chargers quarterback Justin Herbert, who got off to a strong start last week. Herbert threw for nearly 300 yards and 3 touchdowns in the victory over Las Vegas, tossing just 8 incompletions. Herbert is impressive. He has the most 300-yard games of any player in the league since 2020, and he's tied with Patrick Mahomes for the most 3-touchdown games in the AFC during that same span. But for what it's worth, in games where Mahomes has played, Herbert has lost 2 of 3. Herbert certainly has plenty of weapons on offense too, notably tailback Austin Eckler, who recorded 72 yards from scrimmage last week, but they may be without top receiver Keenan Allen, who's battling a hamstring injury. We'll see if Allen is able to go, but either way, Herbert will still have veteran pass catcher Mike Williams, who hauled in 9 touchdowns last year. All in all, this is about as big a matchup as you can find during the 2nd week of the season. The Chargers are a hungry squad, but Thursday's game is a great opportunity to remind the rest of the NFL that the AFC still goes through Kansas City.